You shouldn't learn math by just memorizing it. Beyond being difficult and tedious, memorizing formulas and tricks can make us blind to the patterns that make math work. It can be important to memorize things that have no structure and are randomly organized. Take, for instance, the alphabet. The order of letters in the alphabet is just a standard that was established thousands of years ago, but has no real logical basis. There's no logical reason why the letter G comes before H and not vice versa. So to remember arbitrary things like alphabetical order, or phone numbers, or fighting game combo codes, you may have to approach the task with memorization. But mathematics is the language of logical patterns. The structure for how it works is what makes it interesting and useful. And if the way you're taught it is to just memorize formulas, it's hard not to miss the whole point of it. Consider the first mathematical thing we're taught to do: count. You have to understand the digits 0 through 9, and then how we recycle the same digits to build bigger values. How the digit 1 can be used to indicate tens, 100s, 1000s, and so on. Once you grasp the pattern of place value, there is literally no limit to how high you can count. You will never hear in a math class, "Today, we're going to memorize the numbers from 100 through 200, and tomorrow we'll move on to memorizing the numbers 200 through 300. It would be ridiculous, because once you see the pattern, memorization is utterly pointless, because you have the ability to count out to endless digits. And this idea applies to all the math you can learn, from algebra through trigonometry and calculus and on. The formulas you encounter are not random. They all describe a pattern, a way the quantities work together. It's important to see how the mechanisms in these formulas work, because that's the more efficient and useful way to understand them. And ultimately, understanding how something works is always more useful than trying to jam a cryptic chunk of information into your head.